Hi, welcome back to Make It with Mod Podge. I'm Cathie and this is a very special month because it is a National Mod Podge month, and Friday is going to be National Mod Podge Day. So we will be live over at Facebook on Plaid Crafts page. I'm going to be giving away a few gift cards, so make sure you tune back in for that episode. In today's show, I'm going to show you how you can create these really fun tropical summer centerpieces and how you create these fun plant picks. Now those started out as napkins, and I'm using Mod Podge to create these really cute, you could put them in bouquets, you could even punch a hole and tie them onto something. They're so fun and easy to do. And in Friday's video, I'm going to show you all of the other projects on how you can make the little candle holder, the wine holder, the utensil caddies, and things like that. All right, but for today, let's get started with our adorable tropical centerpieces. For the vase, I'm using a tin can, which I have cleaned out and removed the labels. I like getting these in lots of different sizes. The first step is that we're going to paint it with Folk Art Home Decor chalk. The white color of the chalk paint will really let the colors of the napkin pop through. I'm only using that top printed ply of the napkin, so you're going to remove those lower plies. I'm coating the tin can with Mod Podge satin, and I'm misting my napkin with a little bit of water. That's gonna help with wrinkles. You're gonna go ahead and just place your napkin down, move it into position, and then use your brush with a very light hand so you don't rip the napkin to press the napkin into the grooves of the can. Keep adding more Mod Podge and wrapping the napkin around. You can trim away the extra of the napkin so that you have a nice seam in the back. I'm just going to add a little bit more Mod Podge, and then we will seal up that seam with a little bit more Mod Podge. I'm gluing the extra napkin to the bottom of the can and to the inside of the top of the can. This will just give it a nice clean finished look. Next, I'm going to add some gems. I love these chunky gems. Everyone always asks what are the dried beans for, and that is to balance my round object while I'm gluing the gems down. So this is just dried beans. I've got my can balanced in there, and I'm using that same Mod Podge with one of my little Mod Podge detail paint brushes to glue down some gems. Of course, this step is just a little bit extra. You could add ribbons, you could add baker's twine, silk flowers, whatever you want. All right, let's go ahead and make our floral picks. I'm using that same Mod Podge satin, and again, I'm only using the top printed ply, so I'm going to separate the napkin. For this one, I get 4 of that little flower leaf motif, and I'm going to go ahead and add Mod Podge. This is a foam sheet, craft foam. It's about $1 a sheet, and I'm going to Mod Podge my little napkin piece there with my tropical leaf just right onto the white foam. You want to use white foam for this so that the colors of the napkin pop. So there I've got 6 of them down, and I'm going to use a floral pick. You could also use a bamboo skewer or an old twig. Let's just do a sort of a rough trim around that to get our leaf shape going on. And then I'm going to hot glue that floral stick down the center. So just add a little hot glue there. You definitely want to use hot glue here because the Mod Podge won't stick the foam to foam. Now I want to make a backing, and I'm just using a really fun bright color that mimics the napkin. You could do a double-sided one by just doing another leaf on the back. So we glued that together, and then I'm just going to trim around to remove that extra. I mean, it's really that simple. You could stop here, but I want to add a little bit of bling to these too. We're going for a really fun summer party look. So I'm going to use that same Mod Podge satin and my little brush and just add some dots there, and then go in and add some gems on top. This dries pretty quickly, but you would definitely want to assemble all of this probably the night before your party. Look how cute the little pineapple turns out. So great. Next, you'll just add silk flowers or real flowers and your picks to our tin can vase. Look how gorgeous this turns out, from paper napkins to a cute centerpiece. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I know when you look at those shaped napkins, you're going to be thinking about what you can make. Make sure you tune in live at Plaidcraft's Facebook page this Friday. We will have all kinds of cute projects to share with you, and there's lots of different people going live all day long, and I will have a couple of gift cards to give away. Until then, have a super crafty week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.